Hinihintay na lamang mapirmahan ni Pangulong Duterte ang executive order para sa smoking ban at agad na itong ipatutupad ng Department of Health sa bansa. Ayon sa ahensya, kung hindi na mababago ang isinumite na implementing rules and regulations, ang pirma na lamang ng Pangulo ay kinakailangan upang makamit ang smoke-free Philippines. May ulat ang aming kasamang si Wayway Makalma.
Pirma na lamang ni Presidente Rodrigo Duterte ang hinihintay ng Department of Health para tuluyan ng maimplementa ang smoking ban sa buong bansa. Ayon kay DOH Secretary Pauline Obial, ito na lamang ang kanilang hinihintay. At kung hindi mababago ang isinumite nilang Implementing Rules and Regulations o IRR, para rito ay kaagad na itong maiimplementa. Isa sa mga nabanggit ni Ubial na posibleng pataw sa smoking ban ay aabutin sa 10,000 piso oras na ito ay maipatupad. Ngunit kanyang klinaro na hindi nila ito ipapataw sa isang individual, bagkus sa mismong may-ari ng establishmento nila ito ibibigay. Kaya naman anya, isa sa kanilang gagawin ay ang pagtukoy sa mga public places sa buong bansa.
Ang penalty is to the establishment and not to the individual. So it's 10,000 per establishment. That for example, if you're a restaurant and you allowed people to smoke inside your restaurant, you will be fined 10,000 pesos. So it's just a matter of implementing, like who will be responsible, who can actually collect the fine, and how will the parang violation be established.
Sabi pa ng kalihim na oras sa mapirmahan ito ng Pangulo ay ang lokal na pamahalaan na ang mamamahala sa pag-implementa nito. Bibigyan naman ng 15 araw ang publiko na malaman ang nasa loob ng IRR.
Executive order kaugnay sa smoking ban sa mga pampublikong lugar sa buong bansa. Talakayan natin yan kasama si Attorney Jim Asturias ng Health Justice Philippines. Ang Health Justice Philippines po ay isang non-government organization na tumututok sa mga isyu ng kalusugan, mga batas kaugnay nito at pulisiya sa public health. Isa po sila sa mga nagmungkahi kung ano ang dapat lamanin ng naturang executive order. Magandang umaga po, Attorney Asturias.
Magandang umaga. Thank you for having me.
Okay, Attorney, hindi mo mismo nakita yung draft executive order, no? Pero matagal nyo nang ina-advocate yung smoking ban, yung ganitong klaseng malawakang smoking ban sa bansa.
Yes, we've always been a staunch advocate of tobacco control policies.
Okay, ngayon, napansin namin na meron ng batas, no? Yung Tobacco Regulation Act of 2003 na may listahan dito kung saan bawal ang manigarilyo. Mga schools, yung mga elevators, stairwells, etc. Bakit kailangan pa ng executive order at hindi ba ito kailangan din dumaan sa Kongreso?
Ang executive order kasi, it's a means by which the President is able to enforce and implement what's already provided for in the law, in the law that you just cited. Also, sa 9211 kasi, sa aking palagay, ang problema dyan is enforcement, hence the need for the executive order.
Okay, so pag sinabing pampublikong lugar, ano to? This is include commercial space. Ang dami-daming smokers sa bansa, no? So baka magkaroon to ng maraming away sa pagitan ng mga law enforcers at saka yung mga smokers, no? Kasi nakikita natin, alam ng karamihan ng smokers na bawal manigarilyo sa loob ng buildings. So lumalabas sila ng building. So sa labas ng private buildings, pwede na manigarilyo. Sa ilalim ito.
Ng 9211?
O ng lalabas na EO, sa pagkaalam mo?
Sa pagkakaalam ko, from what we know, well, I don't want to preempt anything, but it will likely follow the Davao model. And should
Davao City model.
Yes, and should it, magkakaroon lang tayong designated smoking areas kung saan pwede makapanigarilyo. Tapos, sa sinabi mo kanina, public places, kung ano ba ito. Siguro mas magandang ang interpretation nito is yung ordinary sense ng public places. Basta publikong lugar ay bawal kang manigarilyo. So, magkakaroon lang tayo ng exceptions. What I said in designated smoking areas, if we're going to follow the Davao model, it will just be located in open areas. Tapos may limitation din to eh. I believe we have 10 square meters, mga ganun. Hindi siya malaking floor.
Alright, so hindi talaga bawal sa lahat ng pampublikong lugar? Kasi magkakaroon ng smoking areas. No?
Well, sabihin natin as a general rule, it will be prohibited. Subject to, assuming I'm not sure, I don't want to preempt anything that will be included in the executive order. But assuming it will follow the Davao model nga, magkakaroon ng exception ng areas where people can smoke.
Okay, nabanggit mo yung Davao. Pag sinabi mong Davao model, no, this is just Davao City kasi may mga probinsya na Davao, no? And of course, si Pangulong Duterte matagal naging alkalde sa Davao and sa ilalim ng kanyang pamumuno ng Davao City, nagkaroon nga nitong mga ganitong city ordinance, no? City ordinance doon, no? So sa ilalim nitong sinasabi mong Davao model, ano ba 'yon? Pati mga public parks bawal except for smoking areas? Ganun ba yun? Ganun ba yung sistema sa Davao?
Yes, basta even under 9211 naman, okay lang. Bawal manigarilyo sa public places except for duly designated smoking areas. So anywhere public, bawal manigarilyo dapat.
Okay, pero sa totoo lang, pag nagpupunta ako sa Davao, talagang wala akong nakikitang naninigarilyo, no? Except dun sa mga pribadong tahanan, ano? At wala rin ako napapansin na smoking areas. Kasi pupunta ako sa mga parks doon, naglalakad ako sa lansangan, wala akong napapansin na smoking. Saan ba yung mga smoking areas doon?
Exactly. See, the problem here from is in 9211 for sa akin palaga is enforcement talaga. Hence the need for the executive order.
So, pag sinabi mong enforcement, why this current law, the Tobacco Regulation Act of 2003 is unenforceable? Bakit kailangan pa ng EO?
The EO is to implement what's already provided for in the law. Tulad niya sinabi mo kanina, pupunta ka sa parks, di ba? Tapos may nakita ka rin ng grilyo and ano nangyayari? Wala. So, hence the need for the executive order.
Okay, but this law is already 13 years old. So, from the past 13 years, there was no way to implement it.
There is, or actually, the law already provides for how it is going to be enforced. Unfortunately, there seems to be a problem. Kasi nga, hindi na ipapatupad kung ano ang nakalagay sa batas. So, we believe that is what the executive order seeks to address.
Okay, anong itutugon dun sa mga smokers na maaari magsabi na ano to, labag to sa kanilang karapatan?
Sige, ganito. Sa rule, okay, you can do whatever you want as long as it does not impinge on other people's rights. Ngayon, maninigarilyo ka, bubuga ka ng sigarilyo, ng second-hand smoke. It will already impinge on other people's rights, especially non-smokers, sa kanilang karapatan to breathe clean air, malinis na hangin. So that will already be subject to government regulation.
Okay, second-hand smoke. Baka hindi familiar yung ibang tao dito sa sinasabi mong second-hand smoke. Ito yung pati mga non-smokers na apektuhan nito.
Yes, totoo po yun. Second-hand smoke, may definition yan, may technical definition yan sa 9211, pero sa madaling salita, madaling sabi, ito yung smoke na ini-emit ng mga naninigarilyo.
Okay, maliban sa Davao City, meron bang ibang lungsod sa ating bansa na may ganito kalawak na smoking ban?
I believe in Makati, they also have that. Hindi ka pwede manigrilyo kung saan-saan lang.
And so far, doon sa Davao City, no, yung sinasabi mong Davao model, epektibo naman?
Oo naman. The President is known for enforcing the law. So, as you can see, we're hoping that whatever is provided for the Davao model can be applied nationwide.
So, paano ini-enforce doon sa Davao? Tinatakot din ba yung mga yung mga smokers doon? Or ano bang
hindi naman si tinatakot.
or what?
But the public is made known na, okay, bawal manigarilyo. Dito ka lang pwede manigarilyo. It's really a matter of enforcing what's already provided. Walang papalampas. Hindi naman papalampas. It's more of strict and stringent enforcement of what's provided for in the law.
Okay, kasi this is nationwide, right? Itong smoking ban. Hindi naman yung buong bansa ay urban area, no? Paano kung, halimbawa, a rice field, is that a public place? Bawal manigarilyo? May nakikita akong mga magsasaka na habang nagtatrabaho sa rice field, no? May sigarilyo yan. Libangan nila yan eh. Or kaya may break time. Alam mo naman, maglalagay ng smoking area sa gitna ng bukid, no? Sa bukirin.
Well, It really depends on how the executive order will be, how the public place will be defined under the executive order. But from the definitions that we have available, public place is place that is accessible to the general public.
Okay.
Ayun, tapos sa 90 to 11
And a
naman,
rice field will not be accessible to the general public.
rice
Paano
field
kung-
is, actually.
It is accessible.
It is accessible.
So, bawal manigarilyo mga magsasaka habang nagtatrabaho sila? Sa palagay nyo?
Well, in my opinion, it is already it's accessible to the public, so I suppose that's already also covered.
okay, and so they,
I'm sorry.
to smoke, they have to go to a smoking area. Maaring kailangan umuwi pa dun sa kanilang komunidad. Kasi minsan malayo yung bukid, di ba?
Isa pa kasing qualification ng public area is where people generally congregate. Kung saan
Congregate.
napupunta, yes, kung napupuntahan, tulad ng mga malls, ganyan.
Okay.
So public, sa magsasaka, residence na yun. It's a private place.
Okay.
So, I suppose I'll have to retract my earlier statement. Pwede niyang gawin yun within his property, basta hindi pa publikong lugar.
Okay, coastal areas, beaches, for example. It's a public place.
It is covered. It should be covered by
Okay, kahit hindi siya kahit hindi siya tourist destination or resort. Marami tayong mga beach na wala naman tao. Bawal din manigarilyo doon.
Beaches, it should be covered under the definition of
Kahit
public
hindi
place.
masyado nagko-congregate yung mga tao doon.
It is a public place.
It's a public place.
Yes.
How about in coastal waters?
Coastal
Sa
water.
municipal waters, nasa bangka ka, but within Philippine territory. Is that a public place? Bawal kaya manigarilyo sa mga ganung
Well,
lugar?
a
Passenger
public
ships,
place,
for
the
example.
thrust of the law kasi is to prevent exposure to second-hand smoke para sa mga non-smokers. So, nasa bangka ka,
May mga ibang pasahero.
sa aking palagay, hindi naman siguro mga
Passenger boats. kasi-
ship.
No, even ferries.
Ferries, yes.
Passenger boats. Kasi may mga boats na from island to island, from village to village in island communities, no? Minsan may mga 20 or 25 people lang, passengers, no?
Yeah.
Sa ngayon ba, pwede manigarilyo doon sa mga ganong conveyances?
Hindi, it's covered
It's
under
already
90 to
covered.
11, yes. So, sa airports, sa ships, I believe the law provides for designated smoking areas doon.
Okay. Airports, nabanggit mo. Sa ngayon, sa mga terminals ng airport sa ating bansa ay bawal manigarilyo except for smoking
Yes.
areas na enclosed. Di ba? Pagpasok mo doon, may mga restaurant pa na pwede manigarilyo pero enclosed siya, no? Pwede pa yon.
Yes.
Under the-
Under the 9 to 11, yes. The Tobacco Regularization Act.
And the executive order that's coming out, is it expected to affect that?
The executive order is expected to be consistent with what's provided for in the law.
Okay, so hindi naman tatanggalin yung mga smoking areas sa airports, ibang restaurant, meron din smoking areas, may mga hotel, may mga indoor smoking areas.
It should be-
Hindi gagalawin yun.
It should be consistent with what's provided for in the law, yes.
Okay. So this is only the latest measure, no, to control tobacco or smoking in the Philippines. May mga iba pa. Yung the latest, I think, is the graphic health warnings.
Yes.
That appear on most or even all cigarette packs
Yes.
now. Na-phase out na lahat yung mga packs na walang graphic health warning.
Dapat po.
So lahat may graphic health warning na. So far, anong feedback doon? Effective ba yun?
It
Has
should
it
be,
affected
yes.
sales, for example?
Sales, well, I don't have the numbers with me, but
Okay.
Prevalence. Prevalence of smoking. Well, it's really meant to inform, and it also serve as a deterrent from starting the habit of smoking. So I don't have the numbers yet, but we're expecting it to serve its purpose.
Under the EO, ano ba yung expected penalties? For a smoker to violate this law and the executive order, ano yung maaring penalty? Pwede ba siyang, ano ba to, fine, kulong, ano ba to? Ano bang mangyayari?
Well, that will really depend on how the local government units will implement it. No? Pero from what we have under the current policies that we have, the law, fines, so diba meron silang ticket citation system, ganyan, multa, ganyan.
Because it has to be enough for people to,
Yes, it should, hindi siya pwede.
for them to be deterred from doing it. No?
Yes, so hindi siya yung maliit lang kasi if konti lang siya, then it will not serve as deterrent.
Okay. And then finally, kailan na ang expected na i-release itong executive order?
Well, from what we heard, before October, it could be end of the year. So I really can't say on behalf of the President.
So pag lumabas na to, na pirmado, is there a grace period pa bago ipatupad or talagang effective immediately?
It will really depend on, kasi minsan may executive orders will be effective 15 days after signature, or minsan effective immediately. So,
Okay, so abangan natin yan. Maraming salamat, Attorney Jim Asturias ng Health
you're welcome.
Justice
Thank you.
Philippines.
Thank you for having me.